So 2 points dropped.
Yeah, if we you analyse it now. It's always difficult sometimes to analyse very, very quickly, but on chances created and general possession and how many times you then getting around the penalty and how many crosses you put in, then we've got to be positive and not make it negative. But yeah, it's probably 2 points dropped.
Their goal was a bit scrappy.
Because of the amount of bodies there, we couldn't really see it from the dugout, to be honest. But yeah, it looked to be a poor one to give away in their own real, I think, threat towards goal. There was a few half chances, but other than that, that's one probably that we should have been able to deal with.
At least the lads showed good character to get back into the game and thought we'd won it, really.
Yeah, they've been showing that recently. I think you want us to go and grab the bull by the horns then and go and win the football match. And with about 15 minutes to go, we sort of huffed and puffed a little bit. They got forward a few times, looked as though they could hit us on the break. So overall, Russ, it's a disappointing result, but 4 points from 2 games. Looking at that side of it, we go into the week now into the FA Cup with a bit of a breather in the league, which it's been a tough couple of months with the amount of games totting up. So it's a different competition altogether and a different mindset.
Yeah, a whole week off now to rest some weary bodies, and Cookie turned his ankle early on. Was there any repercussions from that?
No, he's fine. Initially, I think there's sometimes when you do that you get a bit of discomfort, but he's okay. The good thing now for the next month or so, a bit longer, is that you just Saturday to Saturday, so that helps you get some time into people if they need it, get some work into legs, or as you say, rest people when there's a need to do it. And then as you move into November, you're looking to see where you are. You're a third of the season, and then you can analyse everybody in the group and then look to try and press forward going into Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the way the fixtures are now. 2 of the next 3 Saturdays potentially, if we get the result we want in the 4th qualifying round or FA Cup. So it does allow you almost to shift your focus slightly to a different competition.
Yeah, but you've got to beat a very, very, very good Fylde side before that, which is a great one to now switch our attentions to on the back of rivalries last year. So I'm sure both sets of fans are delighted by it and excited by it, and hopefully we'll have as many watching as we did last year when we dominated the crowd, but unfortunately couldn't get the points. So it's all set up nicely for a good afternoon of football.
If you look at our most regular starting 12 or 13 in the last few games, you would say we've probably got 5 or 6 players better than we had in the game at Fylde last season. How does their side match up from where they were?
Yeah, there's still a lot of bodies in there that were there from last year, because I think from their point of view it wasn't broken. They were just in the end done on the last game of the season. So from their point of view, I think they've brought 1 or 2 additions in, and we've got them watched at Corby today where they've won another game. So they're coming in just as confident as we are. But like you say, we are, we're in a different place with our squad. So it's going to be who takes the chances on the day. Both teams are creating lots of chances, so we need to make sure that we're a little bit more ruthless than we have been, because that's, if anything this season, what we've learned up to now is we're not scoring enough goals.
We're likely to be stronger physically than we were last season. Do you see that playing a factor in the games?
Yeah, I suppose so, but we're full time as well, Russ, which obviously helps. But I think Fylde train 3 times a week. They train in the morning, so things like that. It's an FA Cup game, and it'll be who wants it most, and especially at their place. As he said, if our fans go down there in their droves like they did last year, we like to feel that if we can perform like we can, we'll go there and we'll be in the next round.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.